Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I am your girl Kamoy. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you are new to this channel, feel no worries. I am new to YouTube also, so hey, we're both newbies. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I want to go ahead and just give you a quick background about me so you get kind of familiar with me and what I do. So I am definitely an intuitive reader. I've been reading pretty much all my life, okay? The tarot cards is just an extension of what I do. I'm also going to be uploading and posting a whole bunch of different videos on my spiritual journey, because I've been a spiritual seeker now for about 20 years. My methods are a little different, so I have tons of experience on tons of shit that happen as you awaken in this process, okay? I am a lover of research, so I love to research. I am obsessed with quantum physics and energy and auras and all of that shit. So I will be bringing you guys videos debunking some of the stuff that we're taught and expanding your view to new things that I've learned and I've experienced. I am not a guru by far, okay? Not at all by far. I am a Scorpio on the sun sign, so you mess with me, you might get the curse the fuck out. I'm just saying, I'm not a guru by far, but I have learned a lot along this journey. And the main thing that I've learned along this journey is that taking responsibility for your choices and your actions is most important, okay? And there can be no effect without a cause. And once you find the cause, you can then predict the effect that's going to take place, okay? So this journey is not about beating yourself up. This journey is about having fun and getting to know who you are. This journey is about taking your mistakes and going back and using what you've missed, okay? It's not about you beating yourself up. There's no such thing as perfection. It is within your imperfections that you find perfections, okay? So, once again, I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. We are doing Leos for September 2018. So, this reading is for my Leos, September 2018. And as I go ahead and shuffle the cards, I want to go ahead and tell you intuitively what I was picking up as I was thinking and meditating on my Leos earlier today. So what I was picking up is that you guys are definitely coming into the end of a season, like most zodiac signs, with the eclipses that we just went through, as well as with the retrograde in Pluto, Mercury, and Mars. There is definitely endings and beginnings. So you want to be mindful, very mindful in this season as we are now transit into Virgo. You have to be open to other people's way of thinking. So this is not going to be a month where it is all about you, okay? This is going to be a month where you're going to have to consciously take other people's opinion and other people's perspective into consideration, okay? Now, you can definitely opt not to do this and just be a Leo and just have it be all about you, all about the ego, the eternal teenager. You can go ahead, you can do all of that. But that is not going to be helpful for you in this month, because this is all about new perspective. We have new energy coming into the atmosphere at this point. Like I said, some stagnant energy just shut down with the retrograde that just took place, and with the lunar eclipses, there's definitely a shift in energy. So this is not the month for you to get caught up in this whole "it's all about me" shit as being a Leo, okay? Especially when it comes to your loving relationships, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and we're just gonna get in to some of the cards that popped on out here, okay? So now the Thunderbolt popped out. Now, when I see this card, this kind of reminds me of the Tower card. Now, I think a lot of people, when they see or when they hear the Tower card, they really think about this devastation, disaster, and destruction, okay? When I look at Thunderbolt and when I think of the Tower card, that reminds me of change. That reminds me of things that are not supposed to be in your life, things that are in your way, things that are making you stagnant is going to get uprooted, especially if you're on your spiritual walk and your spiritual journey, okay? And even if you're not, like, the energy that's just coming into play is just going to uproot shit. So this gives you an opportunity to start over and to plant new foundations. So this does not always mean doom, okay? This can actually mean really good positive charged energy just by ending of the old and beginning of the new. So this is just like, yeah, Thunderbolt, a shock, okay? So this is a representation of the Tower card again, like I said. So this is going to be sudden change. Something is suddenly happening quickly, okay? Quickly, all right? Now, The source code also popped up. Okay, so you need to pay attention in this season. What's the source of the things that's bringing you instability? What's the source of the things that's bringing you disharmony? Okay, what is the burden? What is the burden? What burden are you holding on? What is the source of the burden? Is this a relationship? Is this a job? Is this your parents? Is this your family? Is this your friends? Figure out exactly what is burdensome to you, okay, and what is the source of this burden, and know that there's going to be some type of sudden change. Okay, there is going to be some type of sudden change in whatever relationship or whatever foundation or whatever the source is that's being burdensome to you in this season, and you need to pay attention to that, because that's going to cause new possibilities to come in. Okay, like I said, it's ushering out old energy and bringing in new shit. Okay, you can't have new shit if you don't replace old shit. I mean, you can. You're just gonna be a hoarder and have a whole bunch of shit that's probably not fitting well. But normally you don't really replace something without getting rid of the old. Okay, and it's the same thing with energy. Energy that is not being used is stagnant energy, and it doesn't go anywhere, and it doesn't serve you. Same thing with relationships. Definitely pay attention to to how you're interacting with people in this season. Okay, you're also going to come into a place where because you're used to being the center of attention, or you want to be the center of attention, especially in your love and relationships. It's kind of like you felt like the outsider a lot in your personal relationship, and I'm picking up love relationships. You maybe felt like the outsider, like your person or your loved one wasn't really communicating with you what they felt or how they felt. And it's kind of like you guys were going through this bit of silence where people were just not really speaking their truth. Things were not being said, right? Everybody's kind of like holding on to their own truth and how they feel. Now, what happens with that, especially as a Leo, what happens with that is you explode. Okay, like you really explode. So it's important for you Leos to not feel like the outsider where you can't communicate and you decide to shut down and there's no communication. Okay, this is a season where you definitely need to speak your truth, but you need to do that in love. You do not need to do that with your raw. Okay, we know that you guys are strong. You guys are definitely the sign that represents strength, and so this is not a matter about showing your strength. And you can show your strength in many different ways without having to raw or be so, I would say, so aggressive in your approach. This is definitely a month where your ego is going to have to shrink back. This is a month of transformation. Okay, this is a month of transformation. So you have things falling away that no longer serve you. Okay, whether it be business dealings, personal relationship, friendships, marriage, anything that does not serve you, be prepared. Like a thunderbolt, quick, fast, sudden changes is going to be happening this month. Figure out the source, okay, of what's being burdensome to you. Okay, figure out that source. And then once you figure out the source of what's being burdensome to you, you need to also come into a place within that same source to know that possibilities are available all times, everywhere. You just need to be able to tap into that. Okay. And this is a season where being able to listen is going to be very important. Once again, this month, being able to listen is going to be very important. And you might, like I said, you might have been feeling like the outsider. That may even make you feel like an outsider this month, okay? Because you're going to have to pull back from the way that you view things and being the center of attention, and allow other people's perspective and other people's ideas to kind of formulate with your own, or the way you already view things, okay? Whatever silence has been going on in relationships, you need to speak your truth. And some of you also may need to still get silent and within, so you don't react, so you can think before you react, so you understand that you can gather a whole bunch of different perspectives before you respond. Some of you will have to get quiet. Some of you like I said, are going through relationships where you have been going through a silent season with your partner. It may be in business, friendship, whatever the case may be, that there have been a silent season and you have been feeling like an outsider, and that is about to change, because there is transformation coming in. Now, transformation can happen in many, many different ways, okay? So you can be forced to transform, or you can accept, okay, the process of transformation. And I find, personally speaking, when you accept the process of transformation, it just makes the journey a lot more fun and a lot less difficult, because then you start to understand that there is a process to transformation. Okay, so my Leos, it's not all about you this month. It's not all about you this month. You don't have to roar to get what you want. Be open to other people's perspectives and ideas, okay? There is going to be multiple streams of income and multiple harmonious things that can develop when you take on this new approach to how you're going to be operating this month. This is not all about you. Pull back a little bit. Listen a little bit more. Don't be on guard so much. You know, just let the love flow. Let the love in. All right, so I am going to follow up monthly with a love reading. This is definitely a general reading. It may not apply to everyone. Okay, it's general. I do personal readings, personal intuitive readings, and then we can pull the cards just to solidify you know, what spirit had to say. So go ahead, check out the links below. Check out the videos, like especially if you're on your spiritual journey and you have some questions, check out the videos. Check out the love videos, check out your moon and your ascending videos. The interesting thing about this journey is it's about you knowing yourself. You're supposed to get to a place within this walk where you ascend past the personality traits of your zodiac sign, where you're able to master yourself. So this is all about mastery, and you can't master yourself if you don't know yourself. So rule number 1 is know thyself. Okay, so thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys check out my videos, and I will see you Leos on your love reading. All right, until then.